Welcome to Life It with DVD. I am back again with another video, and today's video is going to be about crisis. And this is something I am in a little bit right now. I don't really want to talk about it because it has potentially a lot of ramifications, and it's been a really stressful situation. So if you find yourself here and you are in some sort of crisis, well, I'm hoping that these tips may help you, like they are helping me to get through this right now, too. So, first of all, in navigating any sort of crisis, obviously it can be challenging. So, the most important thing is to remain calm. You don't want to freak out or panic, even though you might feel that way instead. Maybe, or maybe your nerves, will feel very on edge. That's kind of how I feel right now. But it's important to take a step back and to try to not focus on all of the ramifications for what could be happening and focus on the situation for what it is. Think clearly about it, or try to think clearly about it, and try to not get into the emotional wave that you might be feeling, because that's when more bad decisions can happen. So you want to try to separate from it a little bit, if that's even possible, and to just think about the situation objectively as much as you can, not about the consequences, not about all of the things that this is going to destroy or whatever, but just think about how you can solve it. What can you do to take steps that could rectify it, that could mitigate it and make it better, right? So, yeah, this is going back and assessing the situation, understanding the extent of the crisis and what happened. So next, you want to identify, what caused this crisis. So that way you can develop a solution and a plan to help you move forward and manage it, right? Um, so once you have it figured out, you go through the plan. Who can help with this? Who can you contact? What other resources can you use to help find an answer? And often in crisis situations, there are going to be people that want to help you, that want to help you get through it, and don't want you to be experiencing, the level of pain or, angst or whatever that you might be feeling around it. So it's incredibly important to try to bring others into what is going on so that they can help you with it. So communication is going to be essential during this period, not just for rectifying it, but also for helping others understand the situation and maybe guide you on what sort of actions to take based on their expertise and their experience. So ultimately in all of this, it's incredibly important to stay flexible. Obviously, in any sort of crisis situation, things can be incredibly unpredictable, and just as chaotic things can feel, things can quickly switch as well. Where you don't know what's going to happen moment to moment when you get new information, depending on what sort of crisis that you're going through. So it's very important to just stay flexible emotionally, mentally, psychologically around what's going on, and try not once again to get caught in that emotional wave, and just accept it that you know this is making you feel panicked, but you don't need to feel that way, right? You're going to put together a plan. You're going to reach out to people that can potentially help you, and you will step by step get through the situation, despite how bad it might feel in your head at that time. And most importantly, it's going to be of the utmost importance to take care of yourself. get enough sleep, try to relax as much as possible, try to exercise and be life fit, right? Exercising is once again a great way to help you navigate through a difficult situation. And I had a great workout this morning, despite what I'm going through. And even though I still was in my head quite a bit, trying to solve and develop a plan, it helped me just kind of get out of my mind in that emotion of just, uncertainty and anxiety around not knowing what's going to happen. It allowed me to channel it into lifting some weights and, moving my body around. And ultimately, that was a really good thing. But of course, this also comes back to sleep as well. And, maybe in a situation like this where you have a lot of anxiety over the unknown or whatever, it's going to be important to try to get good sleep. Or if you can't even get good sleep, lay down, meditate, put on something relaxing, take a Epsom salt bath, or do something that helps you to relax. Everybody should have something that helps them to relax or will know what that is. But do what you can to just try to get yourself out of your mind and to get out of the situation once you've taken the steps to put in action to resolve the crisis, right? So as of right now, I'm in a waiting game to see what happens. But last night and this morning, I took all the steps that I could possibly think of to, resolve the situation and contacting people that can help with the situation. So right now, it's a waiting game, and people are working on it, and I can only pray for a great result, and that the situation, that the crisis will be resolved. So ultimately, I hope some of this helps. Yeah, just try to take care of yourself in this sort of situation, and obviously, crisis happens to us all. Uncertainty happens to us all. So try to separate yourself from the emotion and the crisis. I think that's one of the most important things. And however you can disengage from it, you gotta do it after focusing on the resolving of the problem. So I hope this helps to, maybe if you're in a crisis situation, these steps will help to, mitigate whatever you're going through and hopefully increase the chances of a successful outcome in every single aspect for you as well. So if you're in a crisis situation, I have experience. Let me know if I can help in the comments. Let me know what sort of situations you might have been through that you're willing to share. If you want somebody to work with you privately, some of the things you might be going through, let me know. I would love to help once this is resolved, of course. So like and subscribe if you could. Otherwise, until next time, talk to you later.